fishing, it's in my soul.
Welcome to the Salt Strong Podcast, disrupting fishing entertainment as you know it. Prepare to laugh. Prepare to get to know fishing legends in a whole new and unfiltered way. And on occasion, you might even learn a thing or two about fishing. Here's your host, Joe Simons. Like diamonds.
I need your help. Hey everybody, Joe Simons, Like Diamonds, back again with the Salt Strong Podcast. Need your help in terms of our content strategy. So you might know that we have two different outlets, if you will, of content. We've got our public, which is like YouTube, the stuff you see on social media. We're creating content for that, honestly, to build goodwill out there and to recruit people into our Insider Club. Being very transparent. The other side, where we actually create more content, is for our Insider members. So that is all off of YouTube, the stuff you'll never see on YouTube. That's from our Smart Fishing game plans. That's from our On the Water Insider reports. That's from all the mini courses. Those are all the side-by-side comparisons and some of the private tackle reviews. There are, I think I looked last, 3,000 videos that are hidden that are not on YouTube. They're on Vimeo and one of our other internal players. 3,000 just for our Insider members only. So the majority of the content we're creating is just for our current members, our almost 50,000 members. The other content that we do just kind of on the side are little splinters of things that we're teaching sometimes to our members. That's what we have there on YouTube. And once again, that's really there to just, continue to build an audience, continue to give some goodwill and some free stuff out there. And ultimately hopes that people join our newsletter and our email list and eventually become a member. So it's kind of the business model. What we've been looking at is it just hasn't, it was growing forever, like both sides, both the YouTube and the YouTube's still growing, just not as fast as it was. And I'd say the average video it seems to have fewer views, even though we have more subscribers than ever before, like 300 something thousand subscribers. And yet the average views per video hasn't really gone up in quite some time. So we know we need to make some changes to the public side. So I'm not particularly asking about that. We're probably just going to kind of give YouTube what it wants, which is a little bit longer form on some like on the water fishing tips and less, face-to-face stuff, et cetera. But where I need help and the big question here is, assuming you're an insider, if you're not, you need to join today. So for you insiders, I'd love to hear your feedback on how we can make it better. And if you don't know what we're currently doing, the current model is, every month or so we create a little mini course, and it might be on a certain topic, like using certain lures, or we got one coming up for just like power fishing, like a little, 30-minute essentially mini course broken up into different videos. We've got one on how to catch cobia, and one on triple tail, and one on top water for redfish. I mean, different subjects that take more than just like a short little video to really be truly comprehensive on everything you need to know, from the where to find the fish to exactly what to use when to go fishing for them, if there's certain tides or tide cycles or moon phases that are better, and of course what lures or tackle to use, and then how to use that specific tackle for that specific fish or that specific area or depth or whatever it might be. So after that, though, it's kind of been just sporadic. It's usually from questions we hear in our community that we assume everyone else has. Maybe only 2 people have that question, and we create this nice content and it kind of bombs, just being honest, because, not enough people had that question. So here's the idea, and I'd love your feedback here and maybe how we can improve upon it. So here's what we're considering doing. So we'll continue to do once a month. We'll call it like this little mini course or masterclass on a new concept or something that's working right now. So it'll always be very relevant in terms of like real time. For instance, if it's the middle of summer, we'll do one on surf fishing, or if it's a great time to go wade fishing, we'll do one on wade fishing. If it's a great time to be using topwater lures, we'll do one on topwater. So every month, essentially a mini course for our members only, about 30 minutes total. Broken up into different videos, comprehensive. You watch that, you have everything you need to know to succeed and to save a ton of time, hopefully to save you years just on the 30 minutes. All right, so that's going to stick around. But here's where the two changes or really three big changes. Will then in terms of us as the coaches, Luke and myself and Tony and Pat and Matt, et cetera, will go kind of behind the scenes and show you how we're doing it ourselves in different areas. So we'll literally go to all different places and show whatever we teach in that master class. Let's just say it is going after triple tail or Spanish mackerel or beach fishing or whatever it is. And we'll all go to a different place that same month and we'll show it working ourselves. So we'll show exactly everything we just taught. Hey, here it is actually working in real areas. And these will be short videos, 7-8 minutes, right? Just proof that, hey, this can work and showing it in real action. To me, that's just a great way to learn. It's awesome to see someone actually do it, especially in different areas. So I want your feedback on that. The third one, and this is the big change that I have to imagine most of you are going to love. The third piece, all tying in here in 1 month, right? So this is all in the same month. We will then go out and grab a couple of members in different areas and help you guys implement the same concept or whatever we're teaching in that little 30-minute masterclass. Okay. So I'm going to repeat myself here. So we're going to do it ourselves. So those will be a separate little video showing it working ourselves. And then we'll go take real members out. I don't know if it's going to be 1, 2, 3, whatever it is, but at least one, if not more members every month, and take you out in your area and show that same thing, whether it be surf fishing or wade fishing or whatever it is, and show it working in your area and film that for our members to see. Okay. So I'd love your feedback there. And then the fourth piece will be live Q&A. We used to do it. For those of you who've been around a while, we had a thing called like Inner Circle we did, and we even charged extra for it. And it was just tough because we were having to do a lot of them in the evenings, and it was tough on just family life for us. So we stopped. But this will be something we're doing in the private community, a live Q&A to help answer any questions or obstacles you're hitting as it comes to implementing this same new concept or whatever it is in that month. And so we'd go live in the community and just answer questions, insiders only. So this will not be out there on Facebook or YouTube or anywhere else. And really just give you our dedicated attention to ask anything you want, hopefully around what we're teaching that month. And then the next month, we'll do it all, that whole thing over again. Brand new concept, something that's like working right now for that season, for that month. And then we'll do the behind the scenes where we're showing ourselves working. We'll go get a couple of new members again, film all that, and then we'll do the live Q&A again. So I'd love your feedback on this. I really like it. I think it just simplifies everything. It's predictable versus right now. I personally feel that it's just kind of all over the place. Some weeks we crush it, and some weeks it's just way too spread out and not congruent. This keeps everything congruent where every month we're talking about something that's working real time in all of our main states, from Texas to Florida to Virginia, something that all of us can go out there and implement. And for us to be able to go out there and film with you, the members, that's really exciting as well for us, because we keep talking about doing it. But I think until we put something like this in place, it's been tough to really do it as often as we like. So all that being said, I would love your feedback. My email, joe@saltstrong.com. Let me know what you think, or if you see this online or whatever, put it in the comments. That'll come to me as well. But joe@saltstrong.com. Let me know your feedbacks. And if there's any changes or additions, subtractions to this kind of formula, let me know. If there's anything in particular, like, oh man, this would really be huge. I'd love to see this or not see this, or hey, don't do this anymore. Please, please, please let me know. We want to make a decision on this soon, but we really want to hear from you first, so that we're not making a decision and then have you say, oh, well, I wish you would have done it this way. So this is your chance to speak up, put your vote in, and we will make a final decision based on the feedback. So once again, joe@saltstrong.com, or if you're actually on like the blog post or wherever that you're listening or watching this, then you can leave the comment down below. We appreciate you guys big time, and I'll talk to you on the next episode.
'Cause fishing, it's in my soul, it was